You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about The Blind Side here in this movie. Yes, the 2009 movie about the life of former NFL player Michael Oher. Now, Michael Oher has been in the news lately for about the past week because he has levied some allegations against his quote-unquote adopted family, the Tuohys. Now, the Tuohys brought Michael Oher into their home. He was on the street. He pretty much had nobody. They brought him into their home. They loved him. They helped him get into college. And he lived the NFL dream. Even won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. However, Michael Oher has been out there the past week throwing his adopted family under the bus. And guys, I got to tell you, I put up a video yesterday on Black and White Sports 2. Michael Oher lied. He lied about the whole, I didn't even know it was a conservatorship. I didn't know the ins and outs of it. No, because Michael Oher actually wrote a memoir in 2011. He actually acknowledged that he knew what the conservatorship was. He knew he wasn't adopted. And he admitted that. Now Michael Oher has another book coming out, and all of a sudden now he's pulling a Colin Kaepernick, throwing the Tuohys under the bus. Guys, you should have known it was only going to be a matter of time before the woke media started screaming racism. Because Michael Oher is a black man, and the Tuohys are white. And of course, your leftist media, man, they are now attacking the film. Now at this point, because they want to defend Michael Oher, even though Michael Oher has lied. But of course, the leftist media is not going to go on the attack because they truly don't want you guys to actually know the facts. So let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. Leftist columnist sees on blindside controversy as example of white savior syndrome, racism. Now, guys, I don't believe the Tuohys are racist at all. They raised Michael Oher as their own. They didn't have to bring him in to their home. There was no incentive for money because the Tuohys were already rich. Sean Tuohy ran like a bunch of fast food joints, and he sold it, I believe, for like $200 million. He was already wealthy, and he's more wealthy than Michael Oher right now. So don't give me this racism card here at all. They saw a kid, regardless of race, that needed help, and they brought him into their home, regardless of his race. But the media, of course, they need to find racism everywhere. Let's read some of this, guys. Left-wing columnists are back on the attack against the movie The Blind Side, calling it racist and an example of white savior syndrome as the recriminations between ex-NFL player Michael Oher and the Tuohy family continue to echo in the press and soon in the courtroom. The renewed attack by liberals on the 2009 film came after ex-NFL player Michael Oher, who is black, filed a lawsuit alleging that the Tuohy family, who are white, withheld an unknown amount of money from him in profits from the film, as well as lying to him about adopting him as a member of the family. He additionally claims they misled him into signing away his rights to carry on his own financial affairs. But the thing is, guys, Michael Oher's allegations hold no weight. The Tuohy family attorneys come out, and also, a neutral guy who actually knows the Tuohys and also Michael Oher, Michael Lewis, who actually wrote the book The Blind Side, came out and said, yeah, Michael Oher was actually offered profits from the movie. He declined it. Now, all of a sudden, Michael Oher is saying, well, I ain't get nothing. He's trying to make it seem like they were holding money back from him when it wasn't the case. But anyway, let's continue on, guys. It says here, for their part, the Tuohy family has denied the accusations, claim that Oher received the same amount of money from the film as they all did, and added that they wanted to adopt him into the family, but state law precluded that since Oher was already over 18 and the conservatorship that gave them the rights to govern his finances was their only choice. Liberal columnists, though, are taking this flight as a chance to push their race-baiting agenda, Fox News reported. For instance, Robin Autry, a professor of psychology at Wesleyan University, wrote a story for MSNBC, of course, the biggest race baiters out there, blasting the film as, quote, typical Hollywood white savior nonsense that unsurprisingly made hundreds of millions of dollars. I believe it made a little over $300 million. Autry added that the movie is a, quote, dishonest, condescending, and emotionally manipulative portrayal of what happened between the Tuohys and Oher. How would she actually know that? How would she actually know that? Michael Lewis is the one that wrote the book, and he knows the Tuohys and Michael Oher very well. But anyway, he added that the story starring Sandra Bullock, quote, it cites a white imagination that longs for contact with the black other and simultaneously fears that contact, and slammed the film as racist. Oh boy, here we go. Quote, the white person is the hero without whom the black characters were left to believe would never have been anything. The Tuohys are portrayed similarly, and movie audiences would rather believe such a dream than engage in the difficult work of fighting for the kind of structural social change that would benefit anyone, even those a heroic white person never encounters. But the thing is, man, one thing that is absolutely true here is that the Tuohys, you can call them a hero. I would say they're heroes because Michael Oher was on the streets. They reached out and they said, you know what? We don't care about your race. We don't care about any of that. They took care of this man from the time he was like 16 years old. They had a tutor work with him on his academics. Michael Oher's own mother was a crack addict. I believe his father actually walked out too as well. This white family helped him, but yet the media wants to try to make it seem like they're racist. Disgusting, man. Owen Gleiberman also blasted the film in a piece for Variety and called the film fakery. Vox also jumped in, hinting that the, quote, white savior theme was built on a law. The Guardian also jumped in to claim that the whole white savior story the film was based on was always built on shaky ground. The extreme left-wing The Nation also attacked the film, saying it was, quote, always trash. But however, the Academy Awards, they thought otherwise back in 2009. Now, you know what? Maybe now the Academy would say, hey, we're so woke now, man. We can't put out this quote unquote white savior stuff now. So you know that the woke out there want Sandra Bullock to actually give back her Academy Award. And the guy that actually portrayed Michael Oher in the film, who is black, said, no, leave Sandra Bullock alone. I mean, there's only white liberals out there that are trashing this film now, that are playing the race card, because in 2023, they want to be very, very divisive. But I'm not surprised, man. I am not surprised whatsoever. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.